get it in until I fall. Leave it up until I ball. Haters hate, paper I'll chase until the end. I'ma do me, get it in until I fall. Leave it up until I fall. Haters hate, paper I'll chase until the end. I'ma do me.
Gotta get it in, rain, sleet, or the snow. Out here statistics mean you left in the cold.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2ToneZone. Giving a shout out to every fan in Titan Nation, every supporter, every cheerleader, every facility worker, every I don't care, maintenance man that works in Nissan Coliseum. Give a shout out to you guys. Thank you for everything that you do for us, giving us something to look forward to every Sunday. Just get back in and start. This is our first show. We're going direct. We ain't live, but we're going direct. We're gonna start figuring things out. But let me introduce the other host, Mr. D Weez, my day one A1. This is my guy to the grave, man. Titans fans forever. We bleed two-tone blue, and that's just all realness in that. Go ahead and give a little introduction to yourself, D Weez.
Hey, what up, man?
Tell folks about you.
It's your boy D Weez, man. You know, big Titan fan, man. That's all I can say, man. It's Titan. Let's go. You know what I mean? I bleed that Titan blue. We two-tone all day.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Been a big Titan fan since a little kid, man. Wouldn't have it no other way, man. Shout out to my cousin Kyle in Tennessee right now, too, man. I'm coming down there to visit you, man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? We're going to get that two-tone going on down there in Nashville, man.
Big
so,
facts,
man, let's just get this show going, man. I'm ready to talk about some Titans. You know what I mean? Let's get it, man.
Well, since we giving shout-outs to the fan bam, let me give a shout-out to my uncles down there in Memphis, in Henning, Tennessee.
Hey.
You know, we out there in 901. You know, always love down there, man. I don't feel like I'm at home.
Man.
I don't feel like I'm at home unless I'm in Tennessee, man. I feel that's
what's
where my heart
up, man?
That's where my heart.
What's up, man? You heard?
Know what I'm talking about, fools? Know what I'm talking about?
I'm talking about. What's up, man? What's up, man?
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, let's just talk about real briefly, you know, the upset that we had this past Sunday, man. I know we're moving forward and we have a game this weekend to look ahead to, but just disappointing all around, man. It was my birthday. So I was really, really, really ticked off, man. Like, and that's just big facts. Like, no cap. I was pissed off, and it was my birthday. I didn't even want to eat no cake. You know, I had a dinner waiting for me. I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But hey, long story short, though, you know, we battled back. We just got to make sure we're punching dudes in the mouth right in the beginning, and we're making sure we execute on the plays we're working hard at. You know, swiping at the ball, you know, tipping balls and things of that nature. It's gonna come for us. I know our defense does not reflect the stats, man. So we're a good defense. We'll get it together. But yeah, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts of the game?
Man, you know, you gotta forgive my headphones, man. They've been crinkled up for a little bit. They keep looking like motherfucker, like a necklace on or something. But hey, man, listen, man. You know, like I said, man, I think the Titans did a great job. You know, they were down 27-7 in the third quarter. You know, they could have just gave up. They could have just been like, man, you know, we already down 20. It's over. You know, but nah, man.
Nah.
They fucking tightened up. You know what I mean? They fucking AJ Brown gave us a nice little fucking boost on that big ass touchdown he had.
Always does, man.
You know what I mean? That shit got us going. You know what I mean? Right. Shout out to that boy for doing his thing, because that is what tightened us up. You know what I mean?
Sure, it really did. It gave us.
I ain't gonna lie.
Gave us a spark.
That man, if you ever had a Charger car, he's a Charger. You motherfucker, you just plug it into him.
Right. Big facts. And you know what's so funny, man? Like, look, I'm a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a believer. So I was on my hands and knees praying, and I swear to God, Jesus Christ is a Titans fan. Because after I got off the ground from my knees, begging, asking the Lord, please, you know, that big play came. And, you know, so it was really, really good to see that. And that boost that you're talking about, bar none, man. Like, if it wasn't for his play speed is ridiculous, though. If it wasn't for his play speed and his ability to, you know, to really run his routes correctly and be strong and aggressive, man, like he won a lot of games for us, man. So he's a big asset, and we need to make sure we pay that man when it's time to pay that man. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm gonna say what we used to say back in high school. Yo, dude is nice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yo, dude, AJ Brown coming in, man. Shout out to that boy, man. Yo, I mean, I know Corey Davis came back in too, man. You know, Corey Davis, you know, he's back to the top of charts, the number one receiver. You know, I really think him and AJ Brown are both equally the number one receiver. You know, but some players don't give you that spark. Like that AJ Brown play, like that was like a Tyreek Hill play. You know what I mean? Like that's just one of those plays where okay, we're just playing now. Nah, bro, I'm here to win. I'm gonna run that touchdown in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's go. For real.
Man. He has that Mississippi, get it out the mud type mentality, man. I love it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Him and DK Metcalf are some savages, bro. And to have them on your team is a plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, the boy is fresh, man. And we need that because Derrick Henry can provide that and the receiving game can provide that now.
Right.
So that's a great 1-2 combo, man. So that's going to keep defenses on their toes all season, man. 100%.
But I like how Tannehill spreads the ball around, man. John New, you got Fursker, you got Corey Davis,
Humphreys.
Humphreys.
Yeah, man.
Our third down technician, man. He's a third down technician. Like he's very reliable.
That boy go to work. That boy go to work too.
Right. And with Corey Davis being back, man, it was a huge plus. He'll get his legs underneath him again and start getting back comfortable out there on the field, and maybe not be so timid, man. But I love Corey Davis, dude. I really do. I respect his game. And his rookie year, I was a little suspect because he was injured and didn't really produce very much for us. So I was a little suspect of him, but he definitely turned my bias around because I was getting a little biased there for a second.
Oh, shout out to that boy Corey. Hey, that boy fast. That boy Speedy Gonzalez. You know what I mean? That boy got them burners, man. He's a playmaker too, man. Don't get me wrong, man. Yo, I feel like if Corey Davis would have caught the ball in the same instance, he would have turned up two on him.
He's athletic.
You know what I mean?
He's athletic.
But I'm just saying he's easing back into the game right now. That boy.
Sure.
Don't kill yourself. You know what I mean? Don't kill yourself for just one game. You know what I mean? Because we need you all games. You see what I'm saying? Need you. We need you every game. Titan Nation. We need you. You see what I'm saying?
We definitely need you, especially in those divisional games, man. You know what I'm saying? Like AFC matchups are really important, but at the end of the day, man, you gotta win. You gotta beat the division, man. You gotta win in the division and truly be number one. That way you don't have to worry about those wild card spots, man. So as long as we continue to be sound and resilient and knowing how to overcome adversity and learning how to adapt to the situation, man, that's what makes a man right there. Being put into a situation, never breaking, you know what I mean? Just always standing on 10 toes, making sure that you stand on what you believe in, and you're gonna let your actions truly be the spokesperson for you. And we've shown that. And we still don't get no respect, man.
Shout out, hey man, shout out to Titans, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, the Pittsburgh Steelers, toughest opponent all year. Toughest opponent we played all year, man. Shout out to the Titans, man. You know what I mean? Hey, they played against another undefeated team, man.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
They had Big Ben flustered, bro.
Big Ben, like I said, man, it's Big Ben, 64.7 passer rating, averaging 6.8 yards per attempt. You know what I mean? Right. We don't have the strongest passing game on defense, but against an opponent like that, an undefeated team, third down is the only thing that we need to really worry about on defense. Just doing what we need to do on third down is the same thing we do on first and second down. Mm-hmm. Just keep that going. You know what I mean? Right. Only 3 downs, man.
3 downs. That's it,
man.
3 downs, man. Because that time of possession, bro, that killed us. That killed us, man. Like,
yeah, man. And Big Ben he loves doing that. It's like he ain't got nowhere to go. He's like, I'm just hanging out. I ain't got nowhere to go.
Right.
He's like, oh yeah, hey, what we doing after this, guys? Okay, well, I can wait. I'm just gonna chill on the field for a little bit.
So if you're Braves and you're Arthur Smith, like in that last little stretch we had the opportunity to win the game, like, would you have? I would have kept running the ball with Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? Because he was
got to run the ball with Derrick Henry. The defense is tired.
He was getting
that defense is tired. Derrick Henry is the energizer bunny. He just keeps going and going and going. Defenses can only stop that for the first 3 quarters. Yeah. That 4th quarter, they done hitting. They know the game's almost over. We're done hitting. We're done hitting.
I like the strategy of bringing those complimentary running backs in. You know what I mean? You got Jeremy McNichols, and then when we had Darrington Evans. You know what I'm saying? When we had it gives him that time to rest because like I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry was gassed in the AFC Championship game last year. Dude was gassed. I don't feel like he had any more left in the tank. You know what I'm saying? And it was cold that day. A lot of varying factors that caused us to lose that game. But I feel like he was gassed, and these 30, 40 plus attempts a game was too much for him.
Didn't we start the game up by like 2 touchdowns?
Oh no, for sure. But
you know what I mean? Like, bro, don't give me that gas right now, man. We started he started scoring for us. He started the game scoring.
But they were successful stacking the box throughout the remainder of the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not truly how you start the game all the time. It's about how you finish it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear that, but what I'm saying is that gas only came into play after they stacked the box.
But at the end of the day,
what I'm saying is that, bro, we're good. We started the game up big time.
No, for sure. Like we had the opportunity to win that game, and I'm not saying that.
All right.
I'm not saying we did.
All right. I don't want to talk about the past anymore. I don't want to talk about the past.
He was gassed.
I don't want to talk about the past anymore.
That's my boy, man. That's me. I'm tighten up all day, baby. But I just got called how I see it.
Talk about the past. I don't want to talk about the past.
Okay,
that's my boy.
Sure. All right. Well, since the past is done and over with, let's look ahead to Sunday. We have the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. It's they're a 1-5-1 team right now, but I don't truly feel like their record reflects who they are. They're a team with a bunch of young studs that can go out there and get it. Some Thundercats. They got options. They got a quarterback. And you feel like you were mentioning earlier, like you feel like he's like a young Tannehill. Is that right? That we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, he's like a young Tannehill. Pocket presence.
Right.
Being able to communicate.
Right.
Being vocal,
use his wheels,
being able to use those wheels when needed, not just taking off because you want to.
Mm-hmm. Bro got an arm too, dude. I mean, he's completing 66% of his passes, over 2,000 yards passing. Like that's
I mean, you have to think. You have to think. Is that impressive, or is that just because he has to keep up in every game?
Well, him giving the keys to the whole franchise, and they're putting it on his back right now. Like that's impressive.
But you can acknowledge that though, is if you are 1-5-1, we can say that you've been playing catch up, or you've been playing to the same extent your opponents are playing, because you are losing these games. So I would imagine you're throwing the ball a hefty chunk.
They've given up a lot of leads though. They have. So like as I was saying, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Like what was it, a few weeks back? They were in the Colts' behinds, bro. The Colts were shook, bro. But they ended like their defense is just as almost as suspect as ours at times. Being that they're very comparable. You can stack the two up together and kind of compare it. But it's the defense that they couldn't win the game, and Joe can't score in the red zone. Also, too, it's just their line sucks. So these leads are not able to be sustained. If your line sucks, you're on your back 4 times a game. Basically, what I'm saying. So there's a lot, but he's still balling. He's young, so I'm gonna give him his time to adapt to the NFL, because that's a different type of football. You know what I mean? Like all these guys can ball. It's not some guys on the field are stars. All these guys are stars in what they do. They're in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving credit where credit's due. And they're not a bad team. 1 to 2 years from now, they're going to be nice, bro. They're going to be a playoff team. I guarantee it. If they can keep this young unit together, they're going to and really stack up on defense. I think they're going to be a competitor in the AFC, without a doubt.
I mean, it just depends, man. That AFC North is crazy, man. We won't go into all that, but you got Mr. Lamar Jackson up there, man. He ain't messing around, bro. You know what I mean? You got Mr. Lamar Jackson. You got Big Ben, whose team is undefeated, who beat our team last week, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, the AFC is competitive, bro. There's no room for, catch-up ball.
For error, yeah.
This era of football, teams are getting established right now for the next 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like either you're gonna the Bengals got to acquire some talent. It's just not going to be all on Burrow. Like they got to get him a defense that's going to give him the ball back. You know what I mean?
Defense for sure.
They traded where? Dunlap to Seattle. You know what I mean?
the way that went down, you know what I'm saying? They told the dude, "Hey, stay at home today. We're gonna figure things out with you. You know, don't even bother coming to the training facility, practice facility."
It's not worse than how they did my boy up in for the Jets. They told him, I think at like halftime, that there's a car waiting for him to go to the new team. So they knew the day before they traded him, and then they shipped him off right after the game, right after he got done the game with the Jets. They're like, all right, bye.
It's a dirty business, man. It's a what have you done for me lately league. Like you have to be, you have to be a part of the program. Follow the process and produce, man. Like, this is big money, man. This is big corporation money. Like, so it's big time. And if you're toxic to your team, then if it's mutual, like it just needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times where you can try to mend the issue and try to resolve things, but then there's those times where you're just like, hey man, both parties just gotta be mature, understanding, like, hey, we just gotta separate ways. And I feel that's what they did with Carlos Dunlap. You know what I'm saying? But that's one less pass rusher we have to worry about against them. They're not very
exactly.
They're not. I mean, so but let's go ahead.
I'm just saying. I just want to finish. I'm just saying that
take your time.
If Cincinnati is going to be a contender, they're going to have to get a defense
for sure.
A defense that can at least hold a team to under 20 points a game. Like you don't have to be this clean as clean defense.
Right.
You just need to be a defense that can hold a team under 20 points to survive in this league. Because if teams are scoring over 30 points, it seems like your scheme's not working in that particular game. Right. But anyways, so going to the Bengals and the Titans this week. No Joe Mixon, he's out.
Yep, he's out.
You got Giovanni Bernard. He's similar to like a Kamara, Sproles type of
guy. Catch the ball out the backfield, screen pass game. Hell yeah, for sure.
Maybe 120 yards receiving and rushing. Right. I don't see the Titans giving up more than that to him. He's going to get these check down balls, right? I mean, either they're going to be getting these check down balls or they're going to be getting these underneath passes.
Mm-hmm.
But Bernard is going to get these check down balls because Bengals going to be covered. Right. Titans ain't letting these boys get no balls, all right?
For sure.
So there's going to be a lot of check downs.
There is, and these things on these check downs, we got to be sound. We got to be sound on those because those can develop into some big yardage.
Oh no, Giovanni, he can easily get 10 yards out of a check down pass. Right, he got the boy here. He'll shake like two defenders, bro. That boy got quick feet. Bro, he got quick feet.
They're offensive, their receivers and running backs, and even Joe Burrow, man, like they're all pretty elusive. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna take some team tackling to take these guys down. You know what I'm saying? Big time. Like for real. I was just watching film and just kind of seeing these guys go. Like they can take hits. You know what I'm saying? And they can pop off those and continue on their feet. And
well, they ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice. Them boys coming for them. They just getting hit. They got no choice. They got no choice.
It's the NFL. No choice. They out there headhunting, bro. You know what
I'm saying? Choice. They getting paid. They getting paid to take you down, boy. You know what I mean, man?
Right.
Trouble.
So yeah, you got Jeremy Mixon's not playing, Giovanni Bernard, and then you have their third back. I think it's Perrine. Not very much of a threat, more of a power back guy, traditional running back, but 3rd and 2, 4th and goal type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like not really a threat to us. So I feel like we'll be able to contain that. I'm worried about. I wouldn't say worried. I'm just concerned. I'm concerned about the pass play of our corners. And Joe Burrow's got options out there, my guy. He's got options. Multiple. And he spreads the ball around.
I'm predicting this right now. There's going to be one play in the game where they're going to give a reverse to Boyd, and he's going to try to throw the ball. We need to stop that. If we stop that play, we win this game. I'm predicting that right now.
Right. Didn't they do that this past weekend?
Mm-hmm. Boy, they're going to try to throw us off with the Boyd play action reverse, throw it down the field. And if we're on top of that play, then that means we're on top of the whole game.
I mean, it's not very very hard to sniff that shit out. You know what I mean? If you ask me, it's not very hard to sniff it out. So yeah, if we could be on top of that, for sure, I'm with you, man. If we can just continue to keep these guys struggling in the red zone, as we were talking about, Joe Burrow is a baller. I'm saying, young Thundercat out there, but he's only got 9 touchdowns. Like, they can't score in the red zone. In fact, guess who their leading scorer is?
Their field goal kicker.
Yep, Randy Bullock, man. He's
Yeah. This is a great question.
He's got 67 points. He's their leading scorer, man. So we just can't
go.
Let's not let them get
Titans.
Let's not let them get in the red zone. No, let's not let them. You know what I'm saying? So don't even bring his butt out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited talking about it, man. I'm getting excited for the game, man. I'm getting real pumped right now, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm always pumped,
man. I'm getting pumped right now, man. I'm just like, man, I can't wait, bro. You know what I mean? Son, I'm already ready for 11 o'clock. We ready at 10:30.
Right.
Pre-game at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? I can't wait.
Man, have fun, man. I can't do that. More power to you. More power to you. I'm a lightweight, man.
Pre-game at 9 o'clock in the morning, man. We're cooking burgers at 9. Burgers at 9.
Man, I can't eat that early.
Oh, really?
Nah, man. I'm a big fella, man. You know what I'm saying? But I can't eat that early, man. My stomach.
You gotta tighten up early in the morning, man. You gotta tighten up, man. We can't. Boys can't go out there hungry.
Right.
We gotta eat.
Well, sometimes I feel like I'm a part of the team, man. So, like, when I played football or had basketball games, I wouldn't eat before the game. I'd make sure, like, I was hungry, and I would play with that aggression and that tenacity. I still brought the energy. I had to dig really deep down.
I would cramp up. I would cramp up away if I had no food in my stomach.
When the lights come on, I was ready, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I'm very like very superstitious, even as a young cat. Like I had a little bit of a routine, you know what I'm saying? And so I mean, I had varied success, you know what I'm saying? But hey, to each his own.
So let me ask you. So you think that the Titans gonna go out there and eat on Sunday?
If our defense can take advantage of this weak offense, as far as like their offensive line and them not being able to score in the red zone, and being that they're like 38% on third downs, if we can capitalize on their weaknesses, we will eat. It'll be early Thanksgiving for our defense. Big fact.
All right, 4 questions. How many interceptions will the Titans have?
Well, Joe's got 5 this year, so I'm gonna say, and the way we were tipping balls the last Sunday, man, I'm gonna say we're gonna get 2 picks this game, and I think he's gonna fumble too, because he's got 3 fumbles this year already. He's very shaky under center. He's not very he's like that, like the difference between the college ball and the NFL ball. He's not very like comfortable yet because he's fumbling. He's losing the ball under center, so he's shaky.
How many sacks?
Sacks. So I think we're gonna get some sacks from Jadeveon this game. I think so. They're averaging. So Joe Burrow's been sacked 28 times this year. So he's been on his back about 4 times. I think we're gonna get 4 sacks, and I think Jadeveon's gonna have 2 or 3.
How many touchdowns total by the Titans?
Touchdowns total. I give us 6 touchdowns. I give us 2.
Six touchdowns, huh?
Yep. I give us 2 from Derrick.
You think we're gonna have a 40-point game?
Yes, I do. I give us 2 touchdowns from Derrick Henry.
Wow.
3 passing touchdowns by Tannehill, and I give him 1.
Wow.
And I give him 1 rushing touchdown.
That's just disrespectful to the Bengals defense.
Hey, I've done my research, man. I watched this film, and just looking at it, man, like they're not complete yet. And our offense is ranked 5th overall in the NFL. So I think we know how to score for sure. Absolutely.
Sure. Absolutely. Easy money.
Easy money,
man.
But any given Sunday, man, you can get smacked in the mouth. So, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked based on it's the NFL, and they got some ballers out there. So I'm not gonna just automatically put them out. But just my confidence in our offense, I think we'll score 6 times.
I like to hear that, man. I like to hear that. That's definitely progressive than last week. You know what I mean?
Right,
we definitely getting up there. Now let me ask you this: Are we sticking with Gostkowski? Are we moving on from him?
My thing is, bro, he's Rabel's boy. Had that would have been anybody else, they would have been gone already. They probably would have been
Right.
gone. They probably would have
That's
been
what
gone
I'm
week
like.
two.
Hey, these kickers. Hey, they fluctuate. Get them in, get them out, like the burger. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Right. It's like you said, like we were kind of talking about earlier today. We were talking about how valuable corners are, and it's and it's good to have that valuable kicker too. We got to have that valuable kicker.
Well, you asked me who's the leading scorer on the Bengals.
And that's their kicker. That's their field goal kicker, man. But the thing is,
Oh,
but they're they're trashing the red zone.
now.
They're trashing the red zone, so he has to eat, And
But if he wasn't making these field goals, hey, they're not saying, "Oh, Burrow, you can't score. We got to get somebody else." They're like, "Hey, if the field goals kickers fall, if we ain't getting points on the board." You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it's all about too the synergy between between the long snapper, the holder, and the kicker, man. And I will say this about Gostkowski, man. Like he just came off a hip surgery not too long ago, and I'm
surgery.
I'm not making excuses. Yeah, but he had hip surgery. He had hip surgery not too
Okay,
long ago.
so that don't got nothing to do with the points on that we missing off the board.
Well, maybe he needs to go see a sports psychologist so he can talk about his problems and just really get it out there.
I'm pretty sure that's covered in the insurance.
Right. Hey, you remember our old kicker back in the day, Al Del Greco?
Yeah.
Man, dude, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. Those are some good years, man. The glory days, bro. The glory days.
I wish there was a time to know you were in the good old days when you were in the good old days.
Right. For sure, man. But hey, it's a 3-phase game, and if anybody can mess it up. Anybody could. It's mental mistakes, technique, timing might be off. Like
it's going to be good. It's going to be good weather. There's going to be good weather in Cincinnati on Sunday.
But yeah, but let's not forget about the games that Gostkowski won. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm Vrabel, I'm sticking with him the remainder of the year. I'm gonna,
Not if that boy misses more than 2 field goals this time.
He's 10 of 16 right now on the year.
Bro, last year he was almost perfect.
Hey man, that's like I was talking about. Different team, different snapper, different holder. It's different, bro. Like just even different climates. You know what I'm saying? When he's in Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? Tennessee and Massachusetts have different weather. You know what I'm saying? So like, but even like when we're on the road, it just depends about the climate, man. But I will kind of throw that factor in there about his hip and developing that synergy within your team. So
sounds like no excuses.
Hey, it's to me it's just reality, man. Like perception is reality, and that's my perception, brother. That's my.
No, I hear that.
Yeah. Do you think when Adoree gets back here, it's not looking like he's going to be back this Sunday, maybe next Sunday, but do you think when he gets back, he's going to be an automatic game changer?
Of course.
You think so?
Adoree's he's our number one shutdown. All right? Adoree, nobody's messing with Adoree, man. Adoree's our main shutdown, bro. Nobody's messing with the kid.
I'm so hot and cold when it comes to him, bro, because he used to muff the punts when he would return.
Then don't put him on special teams.
Well, yeah, that's what they did. They stopped doing that. But then there's also times where he would get burnt, like big time. You know what I'm saying? So, but he also he had those times where he was a huge game changer and he was an asset rather than a liability. So right. We got to just make sure we're like if we're not gonna press in coverage on these receivers, like we got to make sure we're in a sound zone, like very sound, like everybody knows where they need to be at. You know what I mean? What was that game where we were playing that zone? Was it against the Bills when Malcolm had 2 picks? I think it was. We were like in a very sound zone, and it worked for us.
Yep. That's the defense that we need to bring.
Right, for sure. And Dean Pease is on the phone, talking to our guys. You know what I'm saying? Like He definitely is. For Vrabel and him to have the relationship that they did, you know, I know Dean Pease is still in the mix, man. But you know, Mike Vrabel is not Dean Pease, and Shane Bowen is not Dean Pease either. So it's gonna take that time, man. And I know he's in their ears and telling them what they need to do or to make those adjustments or give them, some type of advice.
Right.
Some type of just like key indicators to look for and know what to do in various situations.
Listen, man. Adoree Jackson, number 1 corner on the Tennessee Titans. All right, dude is nice
Statistically, or just by the eye?
all the way around.
I mean, hey, what we got right now, I mean, we got Malcolm Butler is hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, Christian Fulton. He started off good and then he started getting toasted and roasted. Joseph? Is he too old? Or is he?
I told you that. I told you he's old.
He gives us that veteran outlook out there in our experience, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking at, he got voted top 25 defensive backs last week. I mean, which is not a huge accolade or whatever, but it's just like he can't be doing that bad.
Nah, he's doing good. Let me tell you his stats. He has 17 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
He has 1 interception.
How many pass deflections?
He has 1 forced fumble.
Mm-hmm.
And he's played in 6 games.
Did do your stats tell you how many pass deflections he's had? Because that tells you how active corners are. That tells you how active they are. When corners have tackles, that just means your front seven is not doing their job.
Exactly. When your corner has.
Yeah. Nah, we need pass deflections, brother. That's what we need, man. We need those deflections, and like I said, we got them. We got them against Big Ben, which is something to look forward to and to kind of be excited about. Let's build off that. Like they're doing something technique wise, at practice. During the week at St. Thomas, they're doing something out there that's really like allowing them to to swipe at the ball, to be in a position to get deflections, hands up, when quarterback rises up to let that ball go. Like I mean, they're doing something right, man. So I'm gonna trust the process on the front seven and just let things happen. And hopefully, and
we got Big Beasley, Landry, Clowney. That's all you need.
I like Rashawn, man. I really do. I mean, he's a Scorpio, like us, you know what I'm saying? So I rock with him. But I feel like he's very articulate. He has a passion for the game. He understands and he's coachable. And he comes up in big time situations. And that's, I mean, think about it. The goal line stances in the playoffs last year. Who was that? Rashawn. You know what I'm saying? Out there laying some super pops. You know what I'm saying? Like, and literally giving us that opportunity to keep points off the board from our opponent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking. I'm giving him his credit because I feel like he's gonna get in his zone, just as like Jayon started balling out because he was kind of silent in the beginning of the year. Now Jayon is getting past deflections, interceptions, doing what he has to do to be an asset, man. And and there's a lot of youth. There's a lot of youth in our linebacker core. A lot of youth, and so experience, playing time. That's what's gonna happen, man. You're gonna be hit or miss sometimes. So.
Bro.
I'm sticking with the process. Front seven is where we got to step up and take all the pressure off the corners because I don't think that's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I just think it's any given Sunday. There's gonna be different preparation by our opponent's offense. So like it's gonna I just don't see all of a sudden, hey, we're gonna be this great defense in the secondary. I just don't see that. Our secondary guys, we can count on Vaccaro, we can count on Byard, but these guys can't even cover and defend because they're busy trying to tackle. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help other guys because they're getting beat. So they can't even do their job. They're doing 3 other jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kevin Byard should have seven interceptions by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he's got good instinct for that football. He got good knack for it.
Right.
And while we're talking about Kevin Byard, though, real quick, shout out to Kevin Byard, man. You know he got elected Walter Payton Award. You know he got elected.
Yeah, shout out to the boy, man. Big salute, man. That's a big achievement right there, man.
Huge.
Shout out to the boy, man.
Shows dedication, you know, to the community and to those who are less fortunate. Like being selfless,
A flight above the rest, most definitely.
Being selfless on and off the field, man. Like you want those guys on your team, man. And we need more people like him in the world, just in general, if you ask me.
Exactly.
Right.
So okay, so you know, I feel like we broke down how we feel about offense and defense. What is your final score for Sunday? Give it to me.
So I told you 6 touchdowns, right?
Yep.
So that would be 42 points, and I think Gostkowski's going to be able to knock down a few field goals. I'm going to say 45-17.
45-17. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
45-17.
Lock it in.
We said Derrick Henry 2 rushing touchdowns, Tannehill 3 passing touchdowns,
And 1 rushing.
and 1 rushing for himself.
Mm-hmm.
1 Gostkowski field goal, and 6 extra points.
Right. I think he's gonna, being that his past coach with the Dolphins, is now Joe Burrow's coach. I think that Tannehill is gonna have a little competitive nature in him and show the young fella how it's done, because based on like the comparisons, right? So I feel like if he's gonna go in and just run a clinic, man. Hey, I could throw this ball. I got a running back who can punch it in, and hey, I'm just gonna put an exclamation point and just rush one in on you. You know what I'm saying? Show you how it's done. That's what I feel. That's what I feel.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, all right. I hear you. You know what I mean? I see where you coming from with that. You know, but like I said, man, it's gonna be pure dominance for the game.
Let me ask you real quick. What do you think the score is gonna be?
All right. Let me put on let me get my Titan thinking cap going right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that Derrick Henry gets 3 rushing touchdowns.
3.
Tannehill has 2 passing touchdowns.
Okay.
All right. And Gostkowski 1 out of 2 field goals.
You think he's gonna miss one, huh?
I think he's gonna miss at least 1 more this game. I don't want that to happen, man. But the boy, man, come on, man. How many you gotta miss before you feel comfortable?
Hey,
I'm gonna press it.
I'll
press it.
I know a great sports psychologist. I might have to put Gostkowski on to, man, because he needs to see somebody, bro.
All right.
This man taking off his socks and doing all type of stuff. I'm like, bro, like just like shooting a basketball.
Right.
You got to have confidence, and if you're not confident out there, dude, like, you know, he needs to fix that. Period.
Yeah, and there's nobody in the crowd.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right. Well, maybe that could maybe that could be it though. It's just like,
I don't like all that pressure.
Right. I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable or something. Right.
All right. You know what time it is?
What's up, bro? What time is it?
It's time for the Titan 2-Tone quiz.
Boom.
Every week. 5 questions. You get 5 options. 4 options. And you got to tell me the answer. You ready?
Why are you putting me on the hot seat?
You on the hot seat, son?
Yeah. We didn't even talk about this, but let's go.
Exactly.
Let's go. I'm ready for it.
That's what time.
I'm ready
that's
for
what
it.
Time it is.
Right.
Right. And now I'm gonna read the question. I'm gonna give you your 4 options.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In the 1999 AFC wildcard game against the Buffalo Bills.
Right.
The now famous play known as the Music City Miracle.
Right. Yep.
Took place with Kevin Dyson
And
scored the game-winning touchdown.
Frank Wycheck threw it to him. And it was very, very like controversial. They were like, oh man, it was forward lateral. Man, I remember that. Next question. Let's go.
You get ahead of yourself.
Man, let's go. My bad, bro.
See, that's why I had to throw you off, because I already knew how you be.
Right. Let me get my Malcolm X pose on real quick.
There you go. You get that Titan thinking cap on.
Right.
You want me to repeat the question? Because you already thought you got
No. It was
okay.
Scoring a touchdown. Go ahead.
Kevin Dyson scored the game-winning touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
He had never practiced the play before.
Mm-hmm.
For whom was this original play designed for?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you 4 options. All right? Option number 1, Derek Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Option number 2, Anthony Dorsett.
Mm-hmm.
Option 3, Chris Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Or option 4, Isaac Bird.
I'm gonna go with the person that had good speed. I'm gonna say Kevin Bird.
Isaac Bird?
Sorry, Isaac Bird. You're right. Isaac Bird.
Let's see here. Give me one moment. Now, for the next question. In the 1996.
Whoa. Was I right?
Well, you don't get to know yet, son.
Oh, man. Dude, you put me on the spot here, man. Go ahead.
You don't get to know yet, son.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to give you your score at the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
In the 1996 NFL Draft, the Titans/Oilers moved up to pick number 14 in the first round to acquire Eddie George, our boy.
Ohio State, yep.
With which team did they make this trade?
Okay. Do I get an option, or I have to just spit it?
I'm just letting you went off so quick on that first one. I mean, you was gone, boy.
I mean,
you was gone, my boy. Hey, my boy.
So what?
Hey, my boy.
So your boy just turned 32. So 96, I was 8. I was in 3rd grade.
I'm gonna give you 4 options. Relax. Relax.
Okay, give me the options.
Option 1, the Bills.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Option 2, Lions.
Right.
Option 3, Seahawks. Option 4, Buccaneers.
I'm gonna go with the Bills.
All right. To which team did the Titans/Oilers lose to in their first preseason game in Memphis, man?
Memphis, man.
In 1997.
They were bouncing around before they.
Option 1, 49ers. Option 2, the Broncos. Option 3, the Packers. Or option 4, the Saints. Who you got? The Titans/Oilers losing their first preseason game in Memphis too in the 1997 season.
Right. Sorry, I was texting my wife, man. My bad.
Nah, man. Well, you texting her for help?
No, definitely not. She don't know.
It's all
She's mad I'm doing this show right now.
You phoning a friend? Come on, baby, let's go.
Oh, brother, man. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and spitball 'cause I don't know this one. I'm gonna go with the Niners. I'm gonna go with the Niners.
All right. Now,
wifey just pulled in. She's mad. The house is a mess, man. I'll deal with that later.
Are you ready for these next questions?
Yep.
All right. Number 4, Bud Adams, your boy, announced in December of 1998 that the Oilers would become the Titans in 1999.
Right.
Who was the last opponent to face the Oilers? Was it option 1, the Lions, the Bengals, Cowboys, or the Vikings?
Go with the Vikings because I don't know the answer. I'll go with the Vikings.
All right, no worries. Gotta think back to that 1998 season. You know,
right.
You about 10 years young. You heard?
Right.
All right. Now in 1999, now you're 11 years young, son.
Is this the last question? Is this 5 or is it 4?
This is the last question.
Okay.
Last question. 1999, the Titans won their first road game of the season against the Jaguars. Who intercepted a Mark Brunell pass in the end zone to seal the deal? Blaine Bishop.
Yep. Safety.
Anthony Dorsett. Marcus Robertson. or Samari Rowe?
Man, Samari Rowe was a beast for us, man. I'm gonna go with Samari. He was a beast for us.
Is that your final answer? You want one more question, or are you done?
Let's just go one more.
One more?
Right. I'm ready. Let's go.
I got to see which one I want to give you.
Hey, remind me later that you and I have to catch the fade, man. You put me on blast here. You put me on the hot seat.
I had to.
Right.
I had to.
You know, I
had to.
It's all.
I had to.
It's all.
I had to. I had to.
Right.
All right. In what season did Eddie George have his best season?
As a Titan?
Statistically speaking, rushing for over 1,500 yards and scoring 14 touchdowns. 2000, 99, 97, or 03?
He was on the Madden cover in 2001. So I'm going to go with the 2000.
All right.
Right.
Now you ready to hear your answers?
Yeah, let's go.
And you got to tune in next week to Titan 2-Tone, baby, to get them answers.
2ToneZone, let's go.
2ToneZone.
We in the building, man. We in the building, man. Just spreading love to the Titan Nation and also trying to develop new fans, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of these bandwagon fans out here that, ducking and dodging, picking and choosing who they want to be with week to week, man. Just pick a team and stay with it. You know
if
what I'm saying?
You want to see who Mr. Two-Tone's picks were right or wrong, man, you got to tune in next week, man. We ain't playing. We ain't giving you all the information, man, like that, man. Get out of here.
Make it happen, man. Make it happen.
Let's go.
Yep. Speaking of next week, we're going to do a post-game show against the Bengals. We're going to do either Sunday night or Monday. We'll figure that out, but just make sure you stay tuned and
that's when you get them answers, man. That's when you get them answers, man. You'll get them tonight. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go, man.
Well, can you text me real quick so I can know? Because I'm a little curious.
You know what I mean? Tighten motherfucking nation. Tighten up, baby, all day, every day, man. Cover it up, don't cover it out. You know what I mean?
Man.
Mask up while you're out there too, folks. You know what I mean? Don't use this hat, but use a proper mask, man. Let's go, man.
Right, man. Right. Especially in Tennessee too, man, dude. Man, we were the first team in the league to get struck.
Shit, man. Chill it out, man.
The whole state under siege, man. Like, put a mask on. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Money back, Yayo, Young Dolph, all y'all out there, man. Mask it up, man.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, appreciate all that. Shout out to everybody in Tennessee, man. We'll see y'all on Sunday or Monday, man. We'll holler at y'all, man.
Yep, one.
Get it in until I fall. Leave it up until I ball. Haters hate, papers I'll chase until the end. I'ma do me. Get it in until I fall. Leave it up until I ball. Haters hate, paper I'll chase until the end. I'ma do me.
Gotta get it in, rain, sleet, or the snow. Out here statistics mean you left in the cold.